ngasi college students mentoring initiative COSMI gi launch tawgi program sida tinbiriba akoigi ikai kumnazaraba Honorable Minister Education and Law Oza Basanta Kumar Singh, the Honorable MLA of Moirang Oza Kongam Santi, Amadi Director of University and Higher Education gi Director Rangita Wali Madam, and Additional Director B Santi Kumar Oza, and Maitem Ajit PhD Amadi Moirang College gi Nasi host of Biriba Principal Oza, as well as the co-host Principal Kumbi College Amadi Nasi Biriba Principal to sing online amadi physical the awidi boza sing principal sing amadi satra sing bu aina labna kurumje ngasi ki thorom sida director madam na presentation ama khamna na takpira kodege aina presentation ama satra le wena special jabani masi amka ai sia to zarake matam se te na ayam hong na to zage ado Oza si audio se untang clear or ground untang kana to view presentation ja hudri kan ta untang kana mam to Oza tare okay Oza thank you Oza presentation should be Rosa I samak thang level of the big company of Nasi Simbiriba launch program at the Moirang College of Siam Nakanopuni, Adana Yam Toina, ID Kanatova, ID Subsana Kanjava, upon who I am Nasi Tom Chen in a row, one white woman. Howzik, I samak. ISRO headquarter Bangalore ki joint Germany consider the good director in Germany to ISRO tele pasi sahi track traitor ni panu sujale masi aina mayam di sanrayan 3 have mission si loina tana raba khamra banga tani adu tasengna akoina paw na tabadagi hakim na yaw ba kogi kudawna blangi paw haraga su hakim na yaw blangi amdagi tab tamin na ba habituni nasi ki tanjasi aho makada aina student ko na siyang ba presentation ina aina thamjaling masi ai experience life na si bawo effective consider yang turning point am lei madugi turning point experience aina share ko sabi tanjam log jage aina IIT Guwahati da Manipur da matam da sunna IVSC physics honors akogi ngasi koroni pa satra sing as mind tawdana Manipur da DM College of Science ki hostel da leisaraga DM College of Science hostel da BSc honors tawdara pani matam dugi aigi base to university ki second position ni ai se adu matam da yam nuai lerami Manipur da aigi akogi saning ba insang adagi iron ba samthong adi akoina pam sing loi fangi adu mapan gi environment se ko khangde matam da mapan tam ba gi keno se adu lai wadi da tamme sida yang awam oi kaino di mo gi start insang adi idea yimang to ko gi class yam ma gi rigorous oi ko keno se ma gi schedule se studies course aduna rigorous oi da ko sabi gi hina da ba yang power da gi kaino gi climate gi hina da ba weather gi lai bi yang mang so ko sagat pa da gi lai bi si maruina sa ba si ko gi ngari da gi am si phang da ba si yang tong sa da ba ko gi stay hungry stay full ski type dum lai lain to si da ai si semester ama mujil ko mai sa ko sai si da wakal de khalai lai yang pata ba sa su nate yum da halage ai dum yum da thokom to ra ke dum kaino man moi jara ni da tam da su ya ji wa ko kalam kalam ni ade aina akoi matam du lai ram ba actually head of department da aina hi oja I want to actually leave and go back to Manipur and hi Mr. Malman can hide it. He has not told any words to me. He told me just come in a meeting in the evening to my office and hi to my cabin and I any man satla gans da ma da mi oja se adu ye actually se Later, I come in and had a son of those money, just sit down and hide. I can hang them can master hide or that can hide the idea hand the power corner of Minava. The man hide. Raghu, have you ever climbed a hill in a man question? Yes, sir, and hide. what do you see when you reach at the top of the hill in mana hangi I have I came playing at the position of my that is what actually the point is. Right now you are climbing the hill, you have not reached the top of the hill, so you have to struggle. While climbing the hill you have to struggle, and after reaching the top of the hill you will see only the valleys where there is no barriers. Masi wakal se I see motivate I determined I have determined that I will face all obstacles and overcome the obstacles, and actually I will carry forward my education there in IIT Guwahati. Adi to me like matanga sunjil abada kanoni last convocation gi moment ni masi semester single loina ni panglo shillaga kana toro mutung last I gold medal asini aina sata singa puna thamjani wakum si akoi awa ke thina baye adugu aziki oja aduna ngona pipiram ba pokta na I life some change to ki aina yamna hainadana khalu ba keno singo adudagi di adu singo afaba oirame aduna aziki akoina life struggle to you mayam lingse noina you just take an opportunity, okay, because you see that there is no opportunity waiting for you in future. Aduna aina hainingma message di aduna sidigi tamningba aina lesson learned to say there is no shortcut to success, because we all have to struggle. We have to climb the hill, come down the hill. This is actually life. And there is a actually beautiful proverb by our Honorable President, ex-President APJ Kalam Haram, like, if you want to shine like a sun, hearts burn like a sun in a man Harami. Masi yang pasabi yang sunaba kinoni. Wana na dia koi kaita di nasi ko di kinosi. Numina masya pitoi si suma sa ini mas tumbi ni loi tumbi ni mama sama si mga aspira matunda. Aduna ne koi kona si have the message ini sata singin. Coming to the actually Sunrayan 3 missions where I have worked as a project manager, okay, since the Sunrayan good time, because I want to share actually my experiences as well as the glimpse of these missions. Akoi like the solar system chida ngasi makhang ba keno tha ma sing 284 natural satellites natani adu tongan planet sing mutung na tongan ba ai tha ni mai mun gi nam se kene anoba apa telescope putor pa sai buding putor wi matung na number sing mun gi count sing do tum hengal ai mai joling or ka ke sing la putung adu nevertheless ai koi gi art ki keno di mun dia ma katani ngasi ba ko aduna aziki mun si kamai to ge ma tanda mythology da. It could be actually Western mythology, it could be actually Eastern mythology, like Japanese, Chinese, as well as the actually Greek civilizations. All they have considered moon as an actually god in all the mythologies. Coming to our Hindu mythology, is also called as actually the moon as a god called Chandra in Sanskrit. And if you go to any actually Hindu temple, you can see that Navagraha, because which is kept in front of the within the premises of the temple. Asila you can also see Loina Aduga Lalamiro. Adu aikoina hajiki Manipur gi context in Utara Dusu of Vithan, Mithas we lie in the Kuruni. Samani they also considered with God all the holy objects at that time. So Akogi Tasman clean habitat the Tag and Mikasi Akogi solar system say 4.5 billion years to Adu University light 13.8 billion years can say. Aduna my theory Marilay captured theory of my Tasi Hana later the beach in the La Matunga Kona, Akogi, pretty vision, Biggie Satina, my gravitational force network of even have a fission theory, have a Taragadi, I did Tadi, Tazin, pretty pipe or the same when have a the co-formation have a deep Mabani Matamun, Semin and Havama, Zainin bacteria have a Taragadi, Master Natoba, pretty hitting Pipa, Akogi Graha, Hayak, or Manamatanuda, pretty vision, Tom Gayaga, Magi, Masitra Pipe, Okivuna, gravitational force. Tha ani musurum bagi tha mo rakibini hai bigi normally masigi tha ani surum bagi keno sia bagi Manipur gi ari wala sing surum irami bagi thaba kon kain harami ba bo hai sing se bagi tha thabung to na samarami bo bigi hai ba ko ne sakna rami bo siru bagi na moram hai bo sia bagi Manipur gi context bagi adopted science bo pina khangnei bagi ini ko keno bagi pamai de hak ka bu ko ra so words Aduna Haziki Munsi Anisuram, the Gi Unzil Lagan Tragana Amana Pretivi to Tunga, Madali Tarapa, Machesing do, a twin Pretivi Taramatunda Magus, Arena, Elopto, Bigi type to Vini Sapu in the zoo, happening the bit away. aduga hajiki atopa leramiba mun akui thawakon kaina hainari bisi kamai to matamda atopa hajiki thagi akoina ubu phangdaba nakal asomda thingairaga laiyura haibase masigi su akoigi scientific study akoigi nasana su tawi program mission gaina gravity anomaly mapping haibase aduna akoina hajik thasi Meitei amakatani ubu ngamai we can see only one face of the moon, but other face we can never see. Okay, it's always actually hidden from our view. So this phenomenon is called tidal locking in science. Tidal locking haibadi kana the mana rotation ki perasiga revolution ki perasiga chamane aduna akoigi Meitei ubu ngamani is around 28 days. Okay, masigi ki philosophy si akoigi lairamiba Manipur ki ariba la research su hirami akoina haim tamda loidam thaja pakhangba adagi tawinai pakhangba hairasi kamai lo tamda loidam thaja haibasi akoina tha si gender si akoigi philosophy the male nena represent koromi aduna ni thagi leba mi adagi ta ba hebi bul oi gi maram si akoigi philosophy du mai lerami Manipur gi ayo la sinda aduga mana pakhang boina describe koromi loidam thaja haibadi sum loina raga leiba tam na loina raga tam na di maji punna legina ba tidal locking ni mana ji ki represent koromi si taroina pakhang bai samani tauraga mabani sum loina raga leiba si ji kano sing se akoigi ari wala sing da sum bi pirami even san ji bawda kun koroban ba adagi yomiyai tawdan ba gain hari mayai de yomiyai tauraga leiba mana adi center of the solar system se masi ari wala sing da apina lerami aduna aini sila aini no message di actually to all the students who are attending today, we actually there are a lot of wells in our ancient writings. Okay, so there is a lot of science and philosophy. We should try to actually discover these writings in terms of science. So whenever you actually think over that, science is not at the westerns or easterns or the south or the east. Science is with you and with your actually ancient philosophy. So it is our duty that we should unravel and unfold these mysteries. Okay, when you know science, when you learn science, this is the message I want to give. Because otherwise there will be no persons. No, actually this will be kept always unexplored. So I know near and far side I will see akoigi akoina ji uba phangba mamai sing ni akoina crater yang lai bai akoigi like ko hai da akoina metal on haba tara gi masi crater samani bi sia aduna like ong yang awang sing mayang lai adugi aji ki kan sing sina like good things na koina mari hare khang ya awang sing sina highland hare ga khang nei ko jiklai ba kano se aduga asiki atopa aina haijiki ba atopa side ki magi far side je ku so ngamre ma ji akogi laijreng moina din tawba ai thengai raga mangon da atopa tham le ru tum ji ga haigi akogi study ma jiklai adu tha si akogi sabra ing brai ba se nungini matam na yam sai ma ji akogi ai microwave oven gumani ai just water will boil in very instantaneously because it is around 120 degrees centigrade. But during night time, it acts like a refrigerator because it is almost minus 180 degrees centigrade, freezing cold. Like it can also aduga moon is almost vacuum needs the natural actual environments because when you drop akoina koina muga feather ma thada matam just the yui saptana tai thagale ba kadi mun kun tan ne ko sidana akoina coin in an arumba person and the target about the arumba they will reach the surface at the same time. This was a very famous experiment actually conducted by Newton and Galileo in the 18th century. Aduga thas ye koi digi sum tan sum la thoi koi sum thado ma ma sakhi gi mong the almost 4 centimeter per year the mass sum la thoi aduna hajiki aina hajiki ba 4.5 billion years gi sahi lising amagi matungda tha je koina umutam yam saw me api left side le ri me sumai ko adu sum picnic ngasi de dum ori asu sum fishing gi ni hai pegi thaja bala ni aduga hajiki scientifically emata aragadi tha si economy lai ba ya su ma si tasena it is not actually that celestial objects. A lot of phenomena is happening because inside as well as outside as well as in the exosphere. Numitiki lako solar wheels na mas continuously bombard from the surface into air the photoelectric effect when is when kang bi photoelectric effect man all the surface actually the surface of the sunlit part of the moon is almost actually positively charged, but other side, while the other side is negatively charged, as well as there is no hopping phenomena from the actually the sunlit side to the other side, dark side, and this line is called the terminator line. The mind of the like Simaram Sinani, Equina, as a scientific study, Mam Tawse. Nasiba of the moon mission, 140 missions, a top element country, Tawang, list details to be PCD. Aduga, Missiongi, wise avatar, the United States, America, the Moiling of Ray, Moidic sample return over the Thailand, way out. The Soviet Union second, Soviet Union gave more cosmonauts in the Thailand, Yawidri, and China, Yawidri, India, we are also actually the fourth country with our successful moon landings with Chandrayaan 3. So the moon mission still that 12 astronauts walk on the surface of the moon till that, and being the first landings in July 1969. As you like, you can see Neil Armstrong and a man, me, kind of is Singapore, me, missing a morning scene, can see landing vehicle. At the India context, the Lakota, the India moon mission, see, 100 Chandrayaan 1. I orbiter idea we get Thailand might some target at the back over some way 2008 2019 the we orbiter lander some rover city is mana masing matam 2019 is the target the lander to be kitang the soft landing to be right Hajiki 2023 the rover some lander city orbiter out there Hanagison ran to the orbiter like Matangi mission things like a sample written mission moon landing astronaut honorable Prime Minister 2020 40 the Indian astronauts say Munataka announced a week ago. So we'll continue our actually explorations. He mentioned that Honorable Prime Minister mentioned that this is not a mission, this is saga because it is a continuation. It's like a sequel of the Chandrayaan missions. So we should continue till actually 2040 and beyond. The mission Chandrayaan 3 the luxury was economy. Chandrayaan 3 mission is objective of whom Han soft landing Toba Tagale Maishida, Anisubadana, Tagale Maishida roll Toba, Adu Ahum Subasitana, scientific experiments Toba, Asigi, Panam Senior, Panam exhibition in the Loin Executive. Aduga Chandrayaan Tidain, Nigeria to Chandrayaan the rover at the right satellite, the Maya lander, Aduga Chandrayaan to orbiter near the late constellation, Moishina in actually the complementing to each other by missions company. Chandrayaan is the propulsion module Prithvi orbit or Pubiva propulsion module is Matauti. Lander at the time with 1,750 kilogram lumi, 1.7 ton avatar, Lumi Anima rovers in 26 kg lumini. Anima mission like 14 days, 14 days, I would say. Thagale we 1 lunar day, I was approximately 28 days, 8 days, Thagale might be trying to win a city, must have the people trying to win a city, the might of Haduna. Lenders who give payload, like scientific payload, language with the surface plasma on strict on a safety, a temperature, study on a surface, ilsa was in a Thailand, my ship, you have a room, rover, I was in a epic Samsung lips, a particular X-ray spectrometer, laser induced breakdown spectroscopy, have a Sina, I Thailand, my ship, I my storage, the element, you have said, my rock forming elements as well as the trace elements to I've been coming about the way experimenting Yao payload saying. Magi the configuration near my Movilishe, machine the left side television propulsion module, the lander, Sigmund Mushida, rover Yawani, Sundalaiva, image rover ki Makamba, Karam, that is sound labor, when up in negative pitch and Kani, Machida Taramatunga as hero robbers Colocatavani, Makati, Pixar Nation, would say. To want to sensor Mamsini, kind of these sensors in Matungina Magi, Taram, Awang, the speed commander, Taram, the Sumi, actually, look before you will live, have a week cannot. Starting at the song of money in Yama, you come to the sensor Mamsi, in robbery exploded unit man, the Kakari commentary, see solar panels in CI design at any. lander area later over. Aduna thagi le mai si akui ni sati matam sida tawu soil ni masi akui lunar simulant ni si adagi soil na taba maduga masak mana ba aduga layo pa mana masi soil si kan towe akui Tamil Nadu fangi adugi Tamil Nadu to ai matangi slide ko sege adu utring wangda akui thagi gravity si prithvi gravity gi saru taru to koi manung amakateni 16 ni aduna masi si akui ni simulate tomatam sida kudana abada 26 kilo lumba rovers ada satmu tam di 4 kilo ta lumbi ni ko aduna 4 kilo si lumma tam magi wheel soil interaction si kamai to ne absi ts to mun helem belun na agi magi taruk to bagi manga gi saru si mung singkalan gram tung da akoi 16 ele ko gas mai ts to kanu lunar si mun ts to ni aina haji gi buduni masigi mungi kanu siga Tamil Nadu gi mum si tam pun ye absi ta phang ro siga composition samani almost asi sing je law ga grind to tung da siamba kanu lunar si mun masih kita yau tapi silicon oxide, the oxygen ni sanksi yang yau kan ada di mun di soil sini. Aduna ni oxygen si ada pu dari mil mutam da ada lagi extractor ke in situ resource utilization ada techniques tu sini mutam da. Kudan ada na sana pergi Mars te carbon dioxide yang yawang mutam si oxygen aku ingin sungguh krek moxie experimental atau main tahu kena salah mutam da aku ingin mungkin English tak haibu wahai malay. Be Roman when you are in Rome itu. ID selalu seorang pun tu adjust tahu saya ni dah. ID Manipur lah Manipur adjust tahu, Delhi adjust tahu, Bangalore adjust tahu, ini tu main high mana sih? Si yang nak lagi bukan ni. Ada si tas yang beri integration nak pergi clean room tadi tahu bisa. Sina pergi sini hari kota pergi spaceport ko Andhra Pradesh tadi thangga gumba island nama ni sisu aku na aina hygienic beri aku pergi nasi higher education ki berdasarkan library aku pergi thangga gumba island sing observatory gumba ai masa sum sabi bisu yang sing teleskop kari yani kan tahu bahaya bang nasi handaki COSMI gi kudong sabje lauzaraga ai singum lowa aku pergi thangga boiro di karang boiro di ithai boiro lai ba pulen pataga lai smai tona teleskop si part of masam ni quite fai ai asigum sabi raga di angang sing su yam ai motivation oi gadra hai bagi thazabam thamjai no agi adagi under actually government on Manipur tana viraga feasibility bi yung diwana thamjani adu masigi kano si akoina thagi satkiba mission si sigi pictures ng loina describe tawre ma koi woi thang da lei ba kano si amukta da dang na ka hadi ka pa heta yobuna ti tawri ba kano si thaga prithvi ga lapna basi kilometer lakh ahunga 84,000 kilometer ni 3,84,000 kilometer ni lapna di base thaga prithvi ga se adu lightness apada di second ani sude 1.3 second ga tani lightness apada di light yam yang mani na ko adu akoina apada di matam sangi Ryan Trigi mission ni mi funi sangi July 14 dagi thara matung da August ki tang ko do ita mi funi sang sakhi ba kinoni masida yang koi ya koi gi luhong da lai koi bi tai ta ba so anto na manga ra ko ra matung adam yauraga thagi le mai gi sing mai satina amuk su koi ra matung da amuk ta bani sigi keno se di puna samina ramba ni se amuk se preto ko da August ki tang da keno da tara ta mai to na August ki tang ko na landing to landing profile si machine ya kuina hinari ba ko gi 20 minutes of terror ga na kuina newspaper sa mayam pabira mani August ki tang kulun doy pung taruk ka minute ahum da sana ta bani kano sa laimai sira masigi power descent profile na high descent 30 km ki descent taruk ni y axis ti view y axis ki matang sira aduna ajiki hana lairamba 1.6 km id kilometer ani per second kilometer ani pain ba kano the vehicle si tam tam da actually 0 actually meter per second ta hala ka ni minute kun gi munda aduni am actually ya gi bi kun song ngai ba kano sing se ai ma gi rub breaking ai to one ba kano sing lai matam na tiam nai explain it of the roi the slice it da ama kano da si to mi share to jar ke su ka gi me am pa meaning ba student da ga freely kan to bi aduna August ki tang kurum doida akoi ta re magi landing coordinates 69.3 south latitude 32.8 longitude ni mafam je koi honorable prime minister na August ki tang kun tar lak biraga siwa shakti point na thon birame aduga as well as 23rd August matangi sahi de hono national space day and adum celebrate tor ani aina su koi honorable prime minister lo kan tor announce now Chandrayaan 3 this actually picture is considered the picture of the year from ISRO side, because horizontal actually this shows that actually the lander has landed very safely on the surface of the moon with horizontal velocity 0 is expected, vertical velocity 0, and altitude 0. That means it has landed safely. So this is actually picture taken by myself from my phone, that you can see here itself that 16.04 means actually 6:03 p.m. in the evening of 23rd August 2023. So this was my in the actually mission control room with one of the colleagues, myself on the left side and my colleague on the right side, which you might have seen in other actually newspaper local media as well. Adugi accuracy have the target of only 360 meters, so it is actually considered with one of the various accurate landings in history of the moon landings till today. This is actually considered to be the iconic snap of the lander, which is landed on the surface of the moon, taken by the rover actually, which has come out from the lander itself. So this is a rover rolling down from the lander ramps. You can see the track, okay, the surface of the moon, and in Indian actually the and a flag encrypted on this picture left side. Okay, this says, so therefore Honorable Prime Minister says that India is on the moon. So this is a rover track and the part taken by the lander camera. So actually there are two parts you can see, because the rover has gone there up to that point as well as the retracted, means it has returned the own part. And the Chandrayaan the surface of the moon, okay, is almost having a lot of craters, because inside crater also crater, outside also crater. So many craters. Other than reflect out. This was actually in the at the end of the missions after the 14 days. There was an experiment called hopping experiment. In 40 centimeter, laterally 40 centimeter. We can see that there is a lateral shift in the pictures left and right, and the edges almost around 40 centimeter. This experiment was very crucial because for return missions in the future like Chandrayaan 4. So these were the some of the preliminary science results which we got by Chandrayaan 3, the lander. See pictures, it is very interesting because 60-degree temperature difference, 8 centimeter, yamna power 8 centimeter, laybaki layol 60 degree centigrade difference like machine yamna alsin hypati magi lunar soil is not conducting, okay, it is actually very insulating. So but this has actually very good implication in science, because I know that class 12 students or VSc students, you might have studied this CVEC effect, okay, because when there is a temperature difference, temperature gradient between the similar materials, then actually you can generate electricity. So this implies that this infers that electricity can be generated in situ from the lunar soil itself. Okay, so this is a very interesting results, and this is one results coming from the rover payload. That is how particle elements detected. And as I have mentioned, that this graph shows the detections of the aluminiums, then iron, and then the several fixed titaniums, then sulfur, because the sulfur is actually, the detection of sulfur is very astonishing, because other missions like the US and Russia and China, whomsoever actually done, they have not detected this kind of in situ analysis from the surface of the moon. So these are my papers which were published in context of the Chandrayaan missions. You can see my name here along with other actually top bosses who becomes almost now some have retired and some become directors. This is actually the one moment, as I told you, that on 26 August, Honorable Prime Minister visited, and on the left side you can see me here, and then right side also you can see me here in the different channels. And this was actually the jubilant moments in the mission control. So Aditya Enwals, I will just close in just 2-3 minutes. Sorry for this, because Aditya N1 see a Thagi studies down to wiki study down another mission. This is on the way, because this is also a very ongoing mission, so it is very interesting. And About this, I want to tell you that because for any actually three body systems, we call it a restricted three body system because there is the gravitational effect of the third body is being neglected. So whenever we have two masses, like one small mass M2 and a big mass M1, like Sun and the Earth as well as the Earth and the Moon. Okay, so there are actually 5 points for L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, all Lagrange points. These are actually necessarily equilibrium points. Okay, equilibrium points where the combined effect of these both gravitational fields, force equals the centrifugal force felt by one small actual object like a satellite. Aduna moisi ajiki satellite si asing makom jina thamatam sida fuel si id masana liangna makom tum laibanina akogi fuel ki kanjuna si yam name adu L4 L akogi determination si L1 sa turibani ko aduga L4 L5 si yam interesting or bisna kawain to frozen point harakani masigi point necessarily stable way aduna aina matak right side pizza river asteroid me amja kone asteroid che kogi Mars ka zubi dagi mat lay bells in lay bangat ni tar le lung ma yam chi che dinosaur ka hat me amja asteroid la hat me ko aduna asigi asteroid sing si Jupiter ga moon ga ani si marak lay ba Lagrange point L4 L5 point ayam far ga lay thousands of asteroids are there in actually Lagrange points in Jupiter and this sun called the Jovian actually the orbiter because aduna Trojan asteroid kind of generation. Asi aduga kuna planet 9 kind of mayam saibira mani hidden planet kind of generation L3 points like L3 points we can never see actually any celestial body which is just behind L3 we can never see because it is obscuring our the field of view always. Aduna ni hidden planet kind of generation. Na ajiki Chandrayaan Aditya can see na L1 mo saka damni L1 si apoi bis apoi ga damni L1 si ta sing badi 1.5 million kilometer ni aduga ajiki aina sila haijiki ba apoi gi prithvi ga sun ga ni gi mark si la yari distance 150 million kilometer ni ko adan 150 million kilometers ki almost 1% ka tani ko cycle se haji Aditya one ki sali ba keno si aina sila haijari ba keno apoi art ki SY the sphere influence CG can also land sphere influence approximately 1 million kilometer ni 1.4 million kilometer Canada January 2024 aduga mayami yamna interesting mission amana gaganyan akogi astronaut kano apina batam kara Leo orbit ide lower orbit matam kara lairam tunga 5 to 7 days lairam tunga apina safely probe mission amasi yamna kana satari aduga maruina sa singa hygienic badi masigi slide set ulli basi losin jarak pada ISRO ge center singa right side ulli si yam lai makom using the almost actually all are concentrated mostly in the southern part of India because actually the launch center is near to the this one that our Andhra Pradesh because there is an always advantage that because the transportation, ease of transportation and other things. So if you see on the north side, the equity came later when you Shillong beginning center Malaya, we notice space application center in Adana Equi Maruina in is Satragi can on the Mayam the pinning proposal see equity represent this young Wally. Makum sings the me ama ani layman Tragakuna have Dina Nasi say Tratre Makumjala Anishubai Mana Pana Tragasi Lapa, Maitelon Nana Vayaba, Manipur Nana Vayaba Mana. I official thing other Maji we are accountable, so we should actually increase our presence in all the centers. Aduna can view aduga left side of busy revision career me science classing science, commerce, others mayam sa KVI ko adu all have opportunity for jobs in ISRO as well. It's not only for the science. We load so VI a computer administrative staff so VI matamatamgi kanato matamda we ISRO website sida sangmira you ID vacancy to masigi yana palona masida di merit and one merit natani karimba we masida cast credit the curricular we cannot magi selections scientist level masapa badu katang merit level kanataw one kanung last, I will end my presentations with this message actually given by Charles Darwin. He said that it is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent that survives. It is the one that is most adaptable to change. I would say. Akoji yang makan tahu guna tahu ID manungkan bagai haise, manungkan bagai dia. Saya si tahu tadi yaro heba, lagi sini tadi yaro heba si masih fatti kanoni yamna akanba oil dari dinosaurs na da le ram adum ni dinosaurs le de dinosaurs mangre ade asing bara ga koi na sing ba mayam le adai to na mas point de adapt to se koi si adapt to sina pai di fai na no mai na hygiene ni sa ta sing na aduna kona view masi har ga lo sin dere thank you
thank you Oja. Sir.
That question nung gan khara kan to go lai ai sa ta sing de gi hang bi ba
gi
oh
good morning yeah so yamna akhoi the sense of pride aduga sense of achievement ama entire state of Manipur and but more particularly honorable chief minister gida akhoi myam pullaga akhoi myam na akhigi Dr. Raghu Ningthoujam se smain tawdana Chandrayaan 3 ki team the yawe haina akhoi taza matab na myam na yamna appreciate tawhi aduga tawsu tawjari aduga honorable CM na su tweet su tawhi akhoi myam su tweet tawhi bane sigi it was a wonderful achievement mayam punna hauno khuba am to khomina se thank you aisu notes mayam ama I loja howi it was a wonderful presentation scientific oibada nataba akhoi gi Dr. Scientist sahib na present to biba matamda scientific facts ka loina na akhoi gi Manipur gi historical adagi lairaba mythological mayam siga combine tawraga yamna mamutana yamna clear cut what our history and what our culture has suggested adusu akoi scientifically proved tawbagi adugi mayam puthork pase it was wonderful I mean I really don't have enough words to appreciate thank you once again for all that more than anything aina hygiening mase to all the students and all who are present here moi sutana ba imta haijage akhoi gi ngasi gi program se akhoi gi speech oina su akhoi meam dignitaries honorable MLA tamo santi su yobiri akhoi lakhini adubu ngasi gi presentation sinana this is perfect example of mentorship mentor haibasi guide tawbani counseling tawbani takpi tambi banaba aduna students ingidi ngasi ngasi gi koi Dr. Scientist ki presentation se Dr. Raghu ki presentation se it's a eye opener I must say the eye opener for me also I facts me amang ngasi I note jare so many details are there which was not in the newspaper doctor but today I have noted all of it down and I will pass it on to my son also ichan padu IAS thane leva ma isu note we sigi facts very few people know aduna but more than that aina doctor gi presentation da marakta yaurakpa quotes khre yaurakpa do when in Rome behave like Romans yamaru eva that is what I keep telling my students when you go to Punjab you have to act like Punjabi when you are in Manipur you have to act like a Manipuri adaptability in ngasai dinosaur da gi laga amuk dinosaurs sing extinct oigraga amuk akoi gi kaino da lakhibse akoi amuk we became primates to human beings aduna adaptability is the most important more than strength and intelligence also I have to say I fully endorse that I believe in that it is my philosophy aduna aina haizabadi aduga I'll come to another point which Dr. Nahai give do nobody akoi gi ching asai doctor na ching ama kabagi presentation to kan yawdo almost gave up you almost gave up today you are famous but aina haizening badi akhoi gi struggle tawringa da akhoi na pamba akhoi ambition haiba tare akhoi gi akhoi gi target na thama akhoi satpa matam da so many hurdles will come adu kar maino overcome tawgada gi only through hard work persistence and adapting yourself, and keep on working harder. Haiba ama ngasai Dr. Gi presentation the yaugibdo, because I also believe that akoi usik bhot karaga minister oire mayam na di minister si uba. Akoi na kyam struggle to rakke. The struggle nobody sees. People see only the result. Masi, we have to always remember that process of struggle though, madudi shortcut lowiya deva. We have to go through it. Then only you will come to your destination. Aduna, aina question no innate, I just wanted to give some remarks and appreciate wholly from my heart and from everyone present here for the wonderful presentation or in speech to the Panjaragi. Only thing I want to again point out is thank God that you did not give up when you were in IIT. And who is your mentor? The person who guided you and made you not to give up and to continue in your quest now today. Today, you are the pride of Manipur. Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you. Have it, sir.
Oja kurumjari oja. Aduga oja aina last oja mayam ngasi kisi right platform nena lojara matungda ID apagi higher education gi kai kunjara oja minister si yaubiri adagi official director mayam si yaubiri aina sida presentation dadi yahuda ba am kadang oja am thamjai akoi gi pai dagi Manipur gi puwari ga mari lenar laba koi gi kodang ha bada oja Moirang college ki principal so tapi gi ba Moirang hai basi akoi gi yellow ID gi miga laiga samra matamda kan tau gi bagi wari mayam su dere Moirang gi sayon gi adagi as well as Kangla hai basi akoi na akoi gi di yamna prime location ni mayam kan tau daga su lesem lo nda akoi gi Manipur hai ba ngasi khangri mangpham si lairon gi mani na leirami si akoi gi Europe da tiathia saiba ocean na mai akoi si kan tau pramatung da ID fill tau pramatung da Himalaya singa punna wangkhat minara ingkhat laga sem gi ba akoi gi singlon sing atani akoi gi lamdam se Manipur se around 55 million years mung sure Manipur se ma gi sagi eba ta gi 55 million years sing aduna ne akoi na loktak ta adi kawru da akoi na lake lerami ba kawru da lake lerami se kamai ta wedo aji gi tetia se ocean sea bed se akoi gi Indian gi plate siga adagi Eurasia place ani thingai na raga ingkhat lakhi ba da yaw gi ba keno sing eba aduna ne akoi na kawru da ga akoi gi lake lerami se masida ina haning point amna loktak ta so koi maram tan han da so koi gi samudra nga khara su phangi maram ta dum sahi se koi fa phangi se kamai ta weda 55 million years ki mamang ga leram ba tethe sai bo ocean si masi akun inkalam matam se adu kang matung se da loktak si da werakhi bane aduna kamai ta ge matam magi marine species kara se akoi loktak yam saw ne khung dum explore tong ngam pote ko aduna ID almost actually 10 kilometer by 10 kilometer ni aduna adum my marine species maram ta adum phange o masin tak pade asini aina thamjering ba aduga amana point amana akoi lai ba kaino singse yellow de gi lai rakla ba kangrona kangla da akoi na focus taw dara gi kangla da lai fa mayam lai na akoi gi lai ram bi ba akoi gi ibudo no dala ran pakhang ba 33 ye de gi lai ram bi ba kaino mafam singse oja sing gi kaino taw gi masi gi platform se aina aya ba lujaraga request amang taw janingi masi se akoi study taw na ba masi study taw se oja kaino ne haji archaeological study se photo oga taw ma natra photo to bitaw ma photo to bitaw se koi gi GPR na koi ground penetrating radar na no technology mu thoyo ja ground penetrating radars na matak sida koi surfaces da illa matung da adum makhad lai po se kaino kamai taw no se khudana da Moirang khong ga yo ja study taw ye khudana thaina koi gi ma history ga di khar lai hi ko Moirang khom se aduna hajik si kamai taw no mai manung da ID below the surface da kari lai no kai se ground penetrating radar na study taw ye ID non devastating all water kodon habada kangla ri amna interesting over port namana akoi gi munga maning taw yak ta maidana hinsa ba haibana akoi gi saina dagi mathar aga nungna nupak na laga thamgi habasi masi nupak se lotho habasi karanti yaro eba koi aduga lawsu lotho adu kamai taw na masi labor tabra kamai taw no study si taw ya da gi ground penetrating radars no za taw ye yanam ira line ko asi gumbasi oja ai aso study ama thesis sum am putok pe yai aduga atopa mana oja ke noni akoi synthetic aperture radar ina akoi mathak tagi satellite ni tawasi adugu aduna satellite kari kari haibasidi amna national level da oigre aduna akoi yamna state ta haidi fazana akoi leramiba posting kudona harabada moirang to harabu jo akoi leiriba pung mayam insta kari kamai ta bunoi seba ground penetrating radar se torga scientific study da non excavation type ta mudang tawina wazai mayam da request tawjari ai wazai kana mi tawjari da
Thank you, Oza. Oza, sorry, matam later. We will take 5 questions from the public. Anyone from the crowd?
Hello. Hello, sir.
Good morning, everyone.
Sir, I gaming solar college 6th semester Pol Science Department da exam sir. Ado sargi hamjani ki wafam si Chandrayaan 3 na ekoi da kari kana ba information pibi kharge abdo sir na ekoi gi fam da amtang merik chumna takpirma sir.
Haizarake tapna Chandrayaan 3 se marwaina kainoni ma se akoi gi technology oriented ko aidi akoi gi soft landing taw was akoi gi ngamdri ko aidi masai list haije ki ba America Russia China astana tana lairi ba country mayam gi soft landing taw was ngamdri adu not only that mayam taw bi ba keno sing se 40 degree south latitude tagi hian ba amta kana tawdri aduna akoina hajik aina slide was gi baduni around 70 degree south latitude aidi po makha tan ba pol gi manakta naksilaga adu na tawbani adu gi maruina technology excellence ti adu science result hai batara ga ena sa haije gi ba agi thagi magi soil se 8 cm ka do era ga su 60 degree temperature gradient lai base akoi khista ji phang di ko asigum ba sing ji in situ ai ko isama ki data na verify tawa me gi pawdam da gi tabana taba mina pongla paper do pawna tabu ko akoi india gi ba tongan ba mission ji da gi kana toro matung da tawa ngasa ina haije gi ba sulfur ga hai ba do atopa di atopa mission jing na ti tekam da tawa tri ba aduna akoi gi isa gi on mission jing na kana tawa india gi national pride ba do ba keno na id thamje khana gadab di am lare adu tension na dum thambai wani ko na mung matang sa dum khanas
Oza Raghu, question am katang message ta yawo ga later. Am katang lobra.
oda yeng jar ke
Ramkhok right kam gitu.
Okay oza kanone hambiri be se kanone what can we gain from ISRO haibama adu ain haji kana tawron khalle adu kanone so we gain from ISRO because it was a national pride missions it makes the fourth country in the world actually which can land on the actually the near to the south pole or the moon. Okay, this is the national pride and technology excellence because we have demonstrated. The second part is she has asked about or he or she actually how can we join ISRO? So actually you can join ISRO as I told during my presentation. There is a career map. Okay, because you can join ISRO as a technical staff, as actually engineer, as a scientist. You can join as an administrative staff. Okay, and you can join as actually some other like lawyers and doctors because our main mission Kaganyan is coming up, and even actually the laws. Okay, the lawyers also has actually the scopes to join ISRO. So there are lots of jobs are there, but whatever actually we know is mostly the scientists and engineers, and for which you have to come from the science background. You can join after your MSc. On a first class, minimum requirement is the actually 60%, that is the first divisioner, and from the BSc students, not from BSc students, master students or MTech, as well as BTech and MTech. Okay, this is actually a brief answer. And which launcher was used for Chandrayaan 3? That's called the LBM-3M4. Means actually this what is that launch vehicle Mark 3 mission 4. Okay, that was actually the mission we generally nickname as Bahubali 3. Okay, so because it is actually Fat Boy. Yeah, I hope I answered the questions. Okay.
So this will be the last question.
Yeah, I'm a Nambol Sanoy College. What is the approximate cost of Chandrayaan 3 missions? Actually, it was around 4,100 crore, 410 crore.
Okay, good morning, Dr.
Okay, one more is telling, yeah, this is very interesting question. Last one, Chandrayaan 2 is still, I think he means that Chandrayaan 3 only, still in sleep more or not. Okay, so Chandrayaan 3 sleep mode hijab tare ID masiki kano se mission ni magi life having completed the mission life of 14 days, it is almost ended the mission life, so we have made it sleep. So that is answer, and there is no actually point of returns to Earth, so it will be permanent there.
Okay. Good morning, Dr. Raghu Ningthoujam. Dr. Gi presentation do yam nungai jekre amit mai su oire. Sir Regi su matam yam tien mani na ai suggestion am khatang tawja honing ba. Ai samak se SCRT ki su kaino ki su state curriculum framework ki member mani. Aduda yam sang na akhoi gi honorable chief minister na akhoi de PVDC local element textbook ta hapo haiba sir. Adu masi ki si local element si akhoi na history khatang hap na ba political context hap na ba da akhoi yam wa ba phangdaba man leirami. Sahi mari manga se aduna kamaina hap ka dege haiba se akhoi khangdaba man leirami. Adu ngasi di doctor na presentation to khibada tha thabung ton torei taroi mai pakhangba adi korohanba GPR mayam pibirakse aduna GPR gumba adi kari tawraga akhoi gi history da season ba yagadage haibasima laabnina syllabus si Manipur gi local elements si yam chawba opening ama lae haidana ai sar gi mamang dai haiza horage aduna masigi si akhoi hayeng SCRT da sir yauri education minister akhoi syllabus si semak pasi anova NEP gi matung ina semak ka dore masi semak pasida akhoi gi state context ta hoje haibi gi ba mayam du akhoi mating pang biu haidana ai haizening ba sir gi mahut sinjaraga masi yabi gadra akhoi gi local element leiriba sing sida from lowest level to the akhoi graduation level ba kuda hoji ba akhoi gi local context se yam wadan le mama opening pibirak puse kangla da tawba Moirang khum da kari tawba historical not only from the history point but interdisciplinary studies it tawba yana bagi ai invitation tang tawjariba silorega ai sadam tang pizari.
Thank you, Oza. Actually, I heartily accept the invitations. So definitely we'll work together, okay, for the betterment of the state.
Doctor, I supplement nam to kato jage. Hojiki Ozana suggest to the say yamna maru eba haitare koi honorable CM na su yamna toina haidan leba duna koi SCRT ki oina koi syllabus committee ema koi ngarang han approval pijakre aduga athu matam da within 2-3 days ta koi meeting ama koi pangthoni aduda hojiki local elements koi gi Manipur gi history gi adagi culture gi adagi all scientific whatever background labor mayam se incorporate tawno ida makta koi athu matam da tawrani habsi mayam da thamjage aduga loinana akoi gi doctor scientist Dr. Raghu su koina hairiba kaino sida through virtual conference or so akoi yaubi na bai da makta koi invite tawjari have da mayam dai thamjari. Thank you.
Oza, thank you, Oza. Kurumjari, Oza. So idana contribute Oza, Oza.
So Dr. Da koi kelong ka suggestion koi aigi site gi kelong ta thamjauge maramdi Dr. su thang dagi saugi badi aduna ngasi di prithibi gi mai were ai su Moirang da po Moirang gi kelong tang ningsing hodraga di Dr. da basi kelong ta thamhau ding bagi ni aigi Moirang kanglei rol gi wari se Dr. su sai takpi gi ba for the last years sahi basing thingam da sahi dagi ni ana haje akhoi gi port sida akhoi na mafam maya mama Moirang kanglei rol ngi ai na mafam kyamu reserve tawdaga leijari ba masidai sida kari posak legadege ade kari tawgade tagi doctor gi adumba mayam do tawbiraga thinjin ba yabagi khudong sabadu leiragadi madom da doctor na kitang hena interest lobiraga akhoi honorable education minister su tawbi ba honorable chief minister da su akhoi gi site gi hena pressure pizaraga aduga akhoi gi Moirang praja da gi su hena sobo contribution tawjaraga mayam sigi mat oibe abdo Dr. na kitang interest lobiraga puthokpa yaba karaba kai tawragadi Manipur da amadi Bharat da history sigi asengba kai makhadi phangma ngamgadra aibado ai Dr. gi knowledge da thamjage. Thank you very much, Dr.
Oza, Kurumjari, Oza, thank you. Adumani Oza ina kanona nasana suggest tawjabasu kaino idi punna akhoi state ki initiative dagi government of Manipur dagi punna ground penetrating radar sinaraga loina ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯇꯧꯊꯣꯛꯇꯕꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯈꯨꯗꯝ ꯄꯨꯡ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯅꯦ ꯇꯣꯄꯤꯛꯇꯤ ꯂꯩꯀꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯡ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯥꯂꯦꯝ ꯂꯩꯀꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯔꯝꯃꯤꯁꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯂꯤꯑꯣꯁꯦꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯛ ꯖꯤꯑꯣꯁꯦꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯛ ꯊꯤꯑꯣꯔꯤꯁꯤ ꯁꯦꯇꯜ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯄꯨꯡ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯔꯝꯃꯤꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯠ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯦꯔꯣꯏꯗꯅꯦꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯡꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯗꯤ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯀꯤꯑꯣꯂꯣꯖꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯤꯁꯇꯣꯔꯤꯀꯦल ꯀꯣꯟꯇꯦꯛꯁꯇ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯟꯇꯤꯐꯤꯛ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯗꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯖꯥꯔꯕ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯄꯥꯏꯈꯠꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯃꯇꯝꯅ ꯇꯦꯟꯕꯅ ꯑꯩꯁꯨ ꯈꯪꯖꯩ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯅꯔꯦꯕꯜ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯁ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄꯁꯤꯡꯁꯨ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯃꯊꯪꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭रोꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯧꯊꯕꯤꯌꯣ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯑꯩꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇꯗꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯈꯨꯔꯨꯝꯖꯔꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯖꯣꯏꯟꯗꯤ ꯇꯧꯖꯒꯦ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯑꯩ ꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯠꯇ ꯂꯩꯖꯒꯦ
Ozara, thank you so much from our side. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Oda.